Get ready to discover the truth behind the impeccable aim of one of comics' most underrated gunslingers. Many know him only as a shadow in the Wild West, but the legend of Dell Comics' Lobo was forged with every precise shot, every duel won before his opponent could even blink. The cunning behind his marksmanship is a secret kept in the yellowed pages of his history, one that reveals much more than simple talent with a revolver, and today we will completely unravel this mystery. Hey clickers, subscribe with the bell activated, comment with the content you want to see on the channel, share this video to help us grow, and leave your hype. This helps us a lot. The saga of the first character to bear the name Lobo in comics begins in 1965 with the launch of the first issue of his own magazine by Dell Comics. He was a landmark, being the first black protagonist to star in his own comic book title. This anonymous gunslinger, known only as Lobo, was an Old West hero whose identity was a mystery to those he saved and to the outlaws he hunted. His reputation, however, was legendary. The stories portrayed him not just as a man quick on the draw, but as a strategist who used his intelligence and knowledge of the environment to his advantage. His skill as a marksman was not merely an innate gift. It was the result of rigorous discipline and a deep understanding of the physics of a bullet in flight, combined with an almost supernatural perception of his surroundings. He was a master at calculating trajectories, ricochets, and anticipating his opponent's movements, turning every shot into a declaration of his tactical superiority. The setting in which the protagonist operated was merciless. The American West of the 19th century, portrayed in his adventures, was a place where life was cheap and justice was often decided by the speed of a draw. Our hero faced challenges that went far beyond simple noon duels. He dealt with entire gangs, corrupt sheriffs, and unscrupulous bounty hunters who saw a valuable prize on his head. One of the most significant obstacles was the prejudice of the era itself. Although the series did not delve explicitly into social issues, the mere existence of a black hero in this context was a silent barrier. His cunning as a marksman was his main survival tool and the great equalizer. He could not count on the sympathy of the law or society, so his precision with his weapons had to be absolute, a guarantee that he would always have the last word in any confrontation. Every bullet fired was a message that he would not be subjugated. The development of his legend as an expert marksman can be observed throughout the only 2 issues of his magazine. In the first issue, published in December of 1965, the gunslinger is already presented as a feared and respected figure. The narratives show how he used the scenery to his advantage, whether by shooting a chandelier to create a diversion or by ricocheting a projectile off a belt buckle to disarm an opponent without killing him. He demonstrated an icy calm under pressure, assessing each situation with an analytical mind before acting. His expertise was not limited to revolvers. He was equally proficient with rifles, capable of hitting targets at impressive distances. The second and final issue, released in March of 1966, further solidified this image. In it, the hero confronts a group of bandits in a canyon, using the echo to confuse them about his location and taking them down one by one with shots that seemed to come from all directions. It was proof that his greatest weapon was not the metal in his hands, but the brilliant mind behind them. By analyzing the character's brief yet impactful appearances, we realize that his construction as a cunning marksman was a deliberate choice by the creators, writer Don Arneson and artist Tony Tallarico. In an era dominated by Caucasian Western heroes, Dell Comics presented an alternative that stood out not only for his ethnicity, but for his intelligence. The decision to make him a master of tactics and precision rather than just another fast gunslinger gave him a unique depth. Unfortunately, the series was canceled after only 2 issues, a reflection of the complexities and challenges of the comic book market at the time. Even with such a short run, the legacy of Dell's Lobo as a strategic thinker and an elite marksman remains. He didn't need superpowers. His calculated aim and sharp intellect were more than enough to turn him into a legend of the Old West, a truly cunning shooter whose story deserves to be told and remembered. So, did you enjoy getting to know the story and skills that made Dell Comics' Lobo such a formidable marksman? We want to know your opinion. Leave in the comments what you found most impressive about this forgotten hero's cunning. Don't forget to leave your like to support our work and to share this video with your friends who are also fans of westerns and iconic comic book characters. Your interaction is crucial for us to continue bringing detailed content like this. Thanks!
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret.